We have broken the ceiling today, ladies and gentlemen. We have officially seen Aluber cross on in to what appears to be the $145 range. And you know what? I am not shocked by the least amount of this, because I really think this goes to show, with no reprint, you know, for those of you who thought it was going to be in the structure deck, you played yourselves. Let's dig on a market watch, shall we? 30% of you guys have not smashed the crap out of that subscribe button. Smash it so we can get to, guess what, 104,000. Alright, so Albaz buyouts begin this week. We're going to talk about this and some of the other stuff here. Now, the structure deck has been explored here. Of course, Albaz Strike. These things are $19 a piece, by the way, on TCG Player. What an absurd amount of money that these things are. Holy crap. Well, I mean, it's amazing. Yeah, people are really paying $18 for these. What? That is absurd to me. All right, sure, man. Well, number 10 on this week's list is Torrential Tribute. You know, for a rare at 33 cents, I guess, once again, budget players look at this and like, well, you know, budget Eldritch is now a thing. I can see this, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, you're spending like probably $2 post-shipping on a set of these, so that's not horrible. I perfectly get this. Zeus maintains its reign in the top 10 as well. We've seen Zeus in, what, every top 10, like, this is like the top 10's greatest hits right here. Alright, Zeus is literally here, generic card. Yeah, it's almost like generic options are amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, yeah. Not surprised about this, especially with like the 10s right around the corner. And of course, branded opening went even further beyond this week. I swear, man, with all of these branded buyouts and things that have been happening here, and you know, like I said at the beginning of this video, in terms of like the structure deck, people were like, oh, branded opening will be in there. It wasn't in the OCD structure deck. Why would you think that they would change the structure deck to include other cards? Now, I could see branded opening getting an ultra printing and goes from the past. That wouldn't shock me in the least. All right, because, you know, that, I mean, that or you can get like an OTS ulti upgrade. I think branded opening as an ulti, that would be hot fire. But nonetheless, one of the most powerful cards that you need for the deck. Pyre's Map in number 7 this week also, I'm not very shocked about this. The fact that Pyre's Map is just one of the most generic searchers in the game, you know, from DDD to Numeron. And, you know, the cool thing is, you know, both of those decks aren't going to break the wallet too much in terms of what you want to play. It's just, once again, people continue to see this card being one of those good penny stonks. And I do agree with that mentality. Honestly, just the fact that you can pick this up and I don't see a reprint window for this anytime soon. I think that's like the coolest thing about this card is, oh, you have a good fundamental searcher here, but like your long-term value of like playing the penny stock market should maintain for a little while. Masquerade. Well, what is this thing? Like $8 now, ladies and gentlemen? Once again, Albaz Strike structure decks here. The fact that even like pre-structure deck here, we're starting to see Despia do things. It's almost like Guardian, Chimera, and friends breathed new life into all of this. So yeah, seeing that, once again, branded opening. Dragon Masquerade. Imperm this week. Well, here's the interesting thing about seeing Imperm on this. We're in a point right now in the format where a lot of people would agree that Imperm just sucks. But because Imperm is out of circulation right now, a lot of players are looking at this going, oh, you know, like, this looks like a very good opportunity to invest and pick these up. And I do agree with that 100%. If you are somebody out here that's looking at Infinite Impermanence, you know, you've been looking at like the old structure that this came in, and you're like, well, you know, I don't know if I really want to pick these up yet. I would do so now because as each day goes by, that's one day further that Cyberdark structure deck goes further out of print. And that means that every day you wait, that's going to be harder to get cards as well. So at this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, I would act sooner than later to get those imperms based on that logic. Crossout Designator exploded this week too. Holy crap. Alright, I don't know what it was, but a lot of people, I think, we're kind of looking at the Albaz structure deck. They've all kind of had like the same mentality here, you know, with the fact that things are, we're going to see a little bit of a meta shift here in the future here. And now that we're heading into, I would say, like the first big dip here in the format where things get a little bit worse pre-ban list here, with all of these hand traps running around and things here. People are looking at Crossout Designator as like one of those super more competitive edge cards. And I do think as we go forward here, Crossout Designator only gets better. But the fact that you've seen such like an explosion in this card going up in value, just multiple copies getting eaten off the market, yeah. Now, this one's interesting. Solemn Strike here also pushed up relatively hard. Very interesting to note that, like, budget options, once again, are winning here. You look at, like, the Torrential Tributes at the beginning of this video. You look at, Solemn Strikes here. Those staple cards, ladies and gentlemen, are still going to be the thing. Do not underestimate budget players. I tell you, the competitive community does not go too crazy over this here. DeHark still sitting at number 2 here. All right. Then Italy came in at number 1 here this week. Huh. All right. That's actually very interesting. Missing top 10 this week was Ice Dragon's Prison. It was real cut from the Albaz structure deck, promoting people to buy them up. That's kind of hilarious. Ice Dragon's Prisons weren't crazy money. Brandon in Red, Regeki, Nightmare Phoenix, and Ghost Ogre. Interesting. Well, that's your stuff for today on the top end of things here. Here's the nightmare that is a Luber. Oh my god. Whee! Lowest 135 as I'm making this, on up to 140, on up to 141, on up to 145. And then verified starts at $150. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say the same thing I've been saying in every video. If you were aware and you got in on that very easy entry level with this, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. You beat the curve. I still hope for a reprint this year in Ghost from the Past 2 to detour the price on this, because this is just insanity. There's no reason why this card should have... Will this hit 200? I imagine $600 for a playset of Alubers. What kind of insanity would that be? Like, I think that would be crazy to see. As we move on along here into the Albion department here, I mean, this is getting the reprint, but, people are like, yeah, I want Ultras. So $13. Branded openings are $7 now. Brandon in Reds, still floating around the $2 to $3 mark. This isn't bad. Brandon in Whites are still up there. Okay. The rest of this branded stuff I don't see as like crazy value whatsoever, ladies and gentlemen, but once again, just got to be aware that branded openings continue to rocket up for a super rare. All right, like this is so painful to watch. Solemn Judgments here, on the other hand, when you get down here into like the lower quantities here, secrets actually $14. Legendary collections $14. You push on further back here, Relentless Revenges $8. Oh, Gold Series 2009 $13. Maximum Golds are at $8. Secret Slayers, the super rares from Secret Slayers I told you to buy at $2 a piece 2 years ago, are officially like $7 now. Structured X $8. Every copy of Solemn Judgment, ladies and gentlemen, is bare minimum $7 at this point in time. Think about that. That is massively impressive. So we move on along here. Yamano Dragon. This caught my attention. Well, there was a spirit deck that showed up in the OCG, like as a little meme. I was like, what the heck is this? I was like, how much are first did Yamano Dragons? This being a classic here, light play for $22.50. And then you go further on back here, you're like $30. All right, we haven't even hitting your minute $30. Okay. Quick launches? Oh my god, what are we doing here? $12? Commons are up to 4s from the structure deck. 2018 Megaton versions here, ladies and gentlemen. $12 to $13. Yeah. Ghost Bells are still going up across the board here, ladies and gentlemen. $6 for... Yeah, Ghost Bells. Anybody surprised about this? Because I'm really not. Like, just the fact that you're continuously seeing, like, this value being generated in these things... Damaged. $63 back here for $70 for Ghost Bells, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. And then finally, Ice Dragon's Prisons. Anybody surprised that this went up? Like, these used to be not very much money. These were one of the cheapest cards, but when you dodge like a common reprint here, oh look, secrets are suddenly $10. Surprised? No, not really, but I guess it's to be expected right now. So that's your market today, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, please leave a comment about what you guys think. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys will have more awesome content. And I'll see your beautiful faces back here later and give some more cool awesome content. Peace out, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.